Welcome to the Rescue Rundown here at the Oklahoman's Video Studios. Dave Morris alongside Melinda Prible from the Central Oklahoma Humane Society. Great to see you.
You too.
Happy first day of summer.
Yes, feeling it.
That's
Happy first day
exactly
of summer.
right. It's Wednesday, just 2 days away from Friday, which I have some questions for you about. Friday, June 23rd is Take Your Dog to Work Day. In your world, does that just mean it's Friday?
Pretty much every day. Yeah, we don't normally bring our personal pets to work every day, but
Fair point.
we are.
Fair point.
But it is take a dog to work. There's always
You're
dogs
surrounded
in the office.
You're surrounded by friends
Yes.
of the canine and feline variety every day.
Exactly.
And you brought a friend to our workplace today. Who do we have?
This is Adele, and she is a gorgeous 5-year-old, some kind of a boxer pointer mix. And
Beautiful, you're right.
isn't she so sweet? So she was found as a stray, and her microchip brought her back to us. We tried to contact the owner we had on file, and we couldn't get in touch with them. So she is looking for a new family. She seems to have great manners, to do well with other dogs, and
You were saying
pretty
sit.
mild-mannered.
She knew how to do that.
Yes, yeah, somebody has trained her, I think, pretty well. So I think that she'll be able to kind of just fit right into a new family with other dogs, or she seems to be gentle.
I interrupted you there when you were talking about her demeanor, but what have you learned so far?
You know, just from spending some time with her, even just this morning, she is very gentle, but also a little playful and likes to have fun, but really seems to be a good listener. And
She's like, I see you on TV. How's this possible?
oh, there's your pretty face. Yeah, she is just a sweetheart. You know, a lot of people have in their mind that they want to get a puppy, but they want to be able to kind of raise it right. And it seems like whoever got her as a puppy raised her right, and she just needs a new home.
So as it turns out, 5 years in, Adele, which has a long life ahead of her, is in good shape. You know, good attitude, healthy, just needs a home.
Exactly. Yeah,
she's available for adoption, right?
She is. She'll be at our adoption center today.
All right, very good. You can learn more information at okhumane.org. You can go visit them at 7500 Northwestern. Adele, I guess the joke there is someone says hello, start singing Adele songs to her. Who knows? Fantastic looking dog, though. We mentioned it is. She's already bored with my commentary. We mentioned it's Bring Your Dog to Work Day on Friday, and if that's the case, there's probably some things you should prepare for, including maybe your cubicle, your office, your area.
Yes, exactly. So just kind of like how you kind of have to dog-proof things at home, you'll want to spend some time in the office, just putting anything away that you think that they might get into, making sure all cords are up, and just making it a good, safe place for them to be able to explore a little bit, but not get into any trouble.
Put away the toxins, the breakables, glass, things like that, just in case.
Yes.
Just in case things get out of hand. Maybe
they get a little excited sometimes.
A tail wags or something like that, and bang. Also, make sure the vaccinations are up to date. Healthy dogs are good dogs.
Yes, whenever you get a bunch of dogs together, especially in an office space, you want to make sure that everybody is vaccinated, because if they're vulnerable to anything, then that's just not a good situation for anybody. So absolutely visit your vet and make sure that they're up to date on all of their shots to protect them and others.
And I guess, speaking of the others, that could mean checking with your coworkers to see if they're allergic. Yes,
some people do have dog allergies, and it seems like cat allergies are a little more common, but you want to make sure that you aren't doing anything. And of course, if your office is supporting this, I'm sure there's some rules to follow, but
should probably check in with that as well. Yes.
But yeah, find out kind of who in your immediate area, if they have any kind of problem with allergies. Or
can you imagine if it was Take Your Cat to Work Day? I mean, it is Take Your Pet to Work Day, but can you imagine people bringing in their cats and it's just kind of free reign and the
cats
chaos.
Don't do as well with change, so they
that would be chaos.
It would. That
would it not be good at all?
It wouldn't be very productive. Yeah.
No, but also for keeping the dogs perhaps a little bit more calm, as Adele is certainly calm. Something cozy like a blanket or something familiar.
Right. So always kind of have that kind of go bag of some things that will make them kind of feel more comfortable, that they're used to. So having their food dish or water bowl, and then some toys, blankets, anything that they're used to that will help them kind of like snuggle in. So.
Yeah, you mentioned on the list here of things to chat about was also going over some phrases, some etiquette with your dog.
Yes,
we
just
good
like
on
we
sit?
learned that Adele knows some commands, although I think that she's getting kind of anxious, but
It's like, I'm tired of this conversation.
Let's see. Adele, sit.
She's thinking about it.
Well, she sees some people smiling at her.
Yep, she sees friends that she needs to make.
So we would need to spend a little bit more time with Adele to get her manners, the basic commands down. There she goes. So yeah, it's just great to make sure that your pet is kind of used to listening to you and will be able to behave in the office environment.
You mentioned that before you take Adele to the adoption center, perhaps a trip by the park or someplace is in her future today, and that's also something to keep in mind. If you do bring your dogs to work, they probably need some exercise. Take a break.
Yes, exactly. So just like we don't need to sit at our desks for long periods of time without getting up, imagine how they need that extra kind of exercise just to get out and get around. So if you do have your pet with you on Friday, it's a great opportunity to get up, go for a walk, take them out for a bathroom break, anything that to make them give them a chance to get their energy out.
It also seems like common sense, but also bring a leash.
Yes, so you'd be surprised, or maybe not, how often, it's just people just think that they're dogs, that they can just let them run loose. And maybe your dog is okay not being on a leash, but somebody else's might not want your dog up in their dog's face. And so
Sure.
it's just very good. So whenever you have your pet at your office, you want to make sure that they have that they're on a leash, or if you have an office area that you can put a little kind of gate up or something like that, just to have them confined. But you always want to make sure that you have them in your sight and that you can control where they're going.
Just put them in the boss's office, right? Right? Rule of thumb. One last point here, going back to how you guys reunited with Adele, that's kind of how the microchips are supposed to work, right?
Yes.
And a reason to get them.
Absolutely. So microchips, you have a new friend.
Are we shaking?
Oh, she can shake.
Oh, very nice.
So yeah, the microchips are amazing. So because of that, we were able to get her back, and it really is the best way for people. And also, there are ways to update your microchip. So whoever had her before may have moved, got a new phone number, something changed, and they didn't update that in the system. And so it's really important that you not only have your microchip, but you keep it up to date and current with your information on it. So on all of our pets, we're just listed as a backup, a phone number on all of the microchips that we put out. So that's how the owner would be primarily contacted, and then if they can't be reached, then they'll contact us.
Interesting. All right, good stuff. Adele, very nice to meet you. Well, you're just made for the camera, aren't you? All right, more rescue rundown and information can be found at the Central Oklahoma Humane website, okhumane.org. Melinda, good job. Great to see you.
Thank you. You too.